Do you do that
won.
during glam? Are you like scrolling a little?
Yeah.
Wait, can you tell me about it or no?
Did you notice that? It happened pretty fast, so maybe I should play it again.
Do you
Already
do that
won.
during glam? Are you like scrolling a little?
Yeah.
Wait, can you tell me about it or no?
Do you see it now? If you got it, you found one of Hollywood's keys to fame. And in fact, Hollywood, the music industry, and other big-time entertainment companies implement this all the time. So if you really are dead set to create fame in someone or yourself even, you might want to implement this. Although before you do, I think it's important that you should know a little bit of context because this isn't a decision that should be taken lightly. Sabrina Annalyn Carpenter was born on May 11th, 1999 in Quakertown, Pennsylvania. Yes, Quakertown, Pennsylvania, we'll save the jokes. She started her acting career, apparently in the same way that every, other famous celebrity actor does from this era, in Law and Order as a guest star. And who could forget when she starred as Girl in Phineas and Ferb? I mean, come on now. Now, unless you were a Sophia the First superfan, you probably know Sabrina Carpenter from Girl Meets World, the Disney Channel sequel to the oh-so-popular Boy Meets World. Now she's a pop sensation taking on the world, and almost everyone knows her name. So how did this happen? Is there a secret formula to all of this? It's no secret that Disney loves creating young actors that can sing, but that's a bit surface level for what I'm referring to. Not every Disney Channel star becomes a megastar. Not every Disney Channel star gets featured in magazines, commercials, product lines, etc. Hell, some don't even go on to more prominent film and television. They kind of just plateau as a Disney Channel star. And she's doing sold-out venues. To explain the concept that has kind of given her this level of success, I'm going to take the same video and do a side-by-side comparison to another video.
Hi guys, it's Sabrina Carpenter at the Zach Sang Show. Good luck.
Sabrina Carpenter!
All right.
Hi.
Hi, good to see you with your lime green shoes.
Thank you. I feel like Christmas now holding this red pillow.
Now, you should feel and you look like love.
That's really nice. I feel like Christmas is also looks like love. Christmas is also looks like love.
Starting off strong.
Starting off strong.
Stop. Get over it.
I just saw your look online,
Stop.
and it's obviously clearly.
Do you
already
do that
won.
during glam? Are you like scrolling a little?
Yeah.
Wait, can you tell me about it or no?
It's Louis Vuitton.
Love.
I'm just the biggest Pharrell fan ever, so the fact that he wanted to bring me was really cool.
Can I be honest? Those look so uncomfortable.
They're
but
actually not.
Wait, really?
Yep.
See, that's like the magic
That's
shoe.
show business.
Are you starting to see it more clearly now? If not, I'll lay it out for you step by step. So in the first video, you have Sabrina Carpenter as herself, nothing too crazy, just talking in an interview a few years back. Now let's talk about the video we showed you in the beginning again. You can see the glamour, the flair, the touch of sexuality. But this touch of sexuality isn't new. I want you to tell me the difference between these two women in regards to how they express sexuality in themselves.
And even if Nate pretended not to notice her. It was her way of telling him that she was his.
You see that? They both express sexuality, however, it feels different. What you're seeing is the difference between the female gaze and the male gaze. Let me explain. With Sydney Sweeney, which in theory she deserves a whole other video for herself, So leave me a comment telling me what you would like to see in a video about her. And you know what I mean. You have this raw sexual energy, you have the vibe of, whoa, what do I have to do to be her girlfriend? With Sabrina, it's a bit different though. She has that beauty of her, but she frames it herself. Instead of being dictated by being attractive to men, she creates her own worth. It's almost like instead of a sexual fantasy that Sydney has created for her audience, Sabrina has a little bit of this relatable fiction. Girls can literally see themselves in Sabrina Carpenter and view her almost like an ideal female. There's a difference between sexy glamorous and sexy sexual. And regardless of your own personal views, these two have been split up into the two separate categories. Don't believe me? Well, riddle me this. Would you ever see Sabrina Carpenter selling a bar of soap with her own bathwater in it? If she did, it wouldn't feel on brand at least. And that's the point. Regardless of how questionable Sydney's product is, it kind of feels on brand. Which is low-key kind of sad in some regard, but to each their own. It's just so easy to throw a pretty woman on stage and over-sexualize them. But by tapping into this more interesting version of sexualization, you have a mega pop star acting sensation that appeals to a large swaths of women. And still men as well. There are negatives, of course, because the female gaze does perhaps indirectly or directly cause some issues. There is this hypocritical nature when it comes to female performers using their sexuality. If you use too little, you're a prude, and if you use too much, you're a hooker. It's like an everlasting balancing act that they have to just walk across this tightrope. Plus, there's the drama that just gets conjured up out of nowhere, like the love triangle that she didn't even want to be a part of. The fans did, though. Why do you think she made Taste? Regardless if it was true or not, she knew the fans would eat it up, so she leaned into it. The female gaze acts as sort of a police, where they feel if you're not being authentic enough or being too much, you get backlash. Although Sabrina's soft aura isn't the only thing that's interesting when these stars are being created. In fact, some people build themselves up in unconventional ways, such as Timothée Chalamet, who in contrast to Sabrina, being built by the entertainment industry, he found the key to breaking the Hollywood system. And you can check out exactly how he did it right here.